In the pool house, the phone rings and Ryan answers.
I kind of need to talk to you, so you heading over for some breakfast?
I got some cleaning up to do. Why don't you swing by the pool house?
Yeah, I don't know if you've looked out the window, but it's like the opening sequence from Day After Tomorrow.
It's just a little rain. I'll be here if you need to talk.
Dude, I am a child of Southern California. I can't go out in this. I could melt or catch pneumonia.
Chino, born and raised. Not exactly a rainforest.
So what you're saying is...
Staying right where I am.
All right, so we'll do this over the phone.
Works for me.
Actually, so does this weather. Very reflective of my current emotional state.
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna lose her, man. Summer leaves for Italy tomorrow, and it's gonna be nothing but cannolis and canoodling with Zach.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen Lindsay since she ran out of Caleb's.
Well, you should talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to get between her and Caleb, but you should talk to Summer.
Well, I tried to tell her, without telling her, but I don't want to get in between her and Zach. But hey, maybe everything will work out for the best.
Yeah, maybe.
Thunder booms.
You don't think that's God trying to tell us anything?
Yeah, I'm not taking that chance. Got to talk to Lindsay.
You think we should stick together? 2 by 2 like Noah did? He was very wise, Ryan. He had a beard.
It's just rain. It can't hurt us.
As the thunder crashes.
Well, not worse than our women can.
And we end the teaser. Okay, Act 1. Fade in exterior coat. She looks over and sees Ryan standing out there getting rained on. She opens the window some.
What are you doing?
You wouldn't answer the door.
That's because I didn't want to see anyone.
Let me in, please. I rode my bike here. Bicycle, monsoon, seriously flawed plan. I'm freezing.
Lindsay smiles a bit, relents, opens the window all the way, and steps back as Ryan enters. Freezing, she hands him a towel.
Thanks. Although you could open the door for me half an hour ago.
I thought you were Caleb, showing up to drive me to my DNA test.
He scheduled you a DNA test?
Uh-huh. It was either that or a pony. Guess he doesn't want to spoil me.
So you're not going?
No way.
But you're going somewhere.
I was going to pack my stuff to move in with my dad, but since he might not be my dad, I'm thinking of packing up for maybe, I don't know, Chicago.
Whoa. Maybe I don't know Chicago?
We have family there. Actual, no doubt about it family. And my mom is thinking, well, things here are a little, unusual. And if Caleb isn't my dad, then maybe the best thing would be to start over.
Except you don't know he's not your dad.
I don't know that I want to know. I don't know anything anymore. These last few days I've been going crazy, just wondering and second-guessing myself.
And that's not going to stop until you know the truth. Besides, if you are his daughter, you'll have a reason to stay. Well, another reason.
I don't know, Ryan. A DNA test sounds so sci-fi scary.
I'll go with you.
Off Lindsay, dying to know the truth herself, she finally gives in, nods. Okay. Ryan and Lindsay sit holding hands. Ryan is looking through a pamphlet.
It's nothing, really. They just take a swab from inside your cheek.
Yeah, not so crazy about any procedure that involves the word swab.
It's quick and painless, and then you'll know in 24 hours.
And that's where the pain begins.
Look, if you really don't want to go through this, we can go right now.
Miss Gardner, we're ready for you.
Brilliant. Lindsay looks at Ryan. She's going to do this. He nods. They let go of each other's hands, and she walks off, following the nurse. Off Ryan, watching her go. End of Act 1. Interior Lindsay's bungalow, Lindsay's room. Lindsay and Ryan enter. Lindsay, exhausted, emotionally drained, flops back on her bed.
Thanks for coming with me.
Hey, what's more romantic than a DNA test?
Yeah, maybe we can donate kidneys one Saturday night.
Ooh, now we're talking.
So, if it turns out Caleb is my dad, then what?
You talking dirty to me? Sorry. Well, if the test is positive, he'll definitely adopt you.
Right. Except I don't know if I want him to adopt me.
You don't?
After how awful he was to me at my non-adoption adoption party, he made me feel like a Cabbage Patch Kid, like he could adopt me or just leave me at the toy store.
Well, you're not going to Chicago, so just forget that option.
No, I know that. I couldn't handle the cold and the wind.
It is the Windy City.
And I'm not a fan of the deep dish pizza.
Thin crust, it's the only way to go.
And I couldn't be without you.
So I come in right below pizza. That's good to know.
Well, a girl's gotta eat.
Right.
They share a smile, and then she lays her head on his chest. As their smiles fall off the both of them, the simplicity of teenage romance really eluding them. Seth is lying in bed, sheets over his head. Ryan enters, sees the lit candles, the dark room, and the blaring Boys to Men.
You're listening to Boys to Men?
I know of no sadder song in the whole world.
So I'm guessing it didn't go well.
Well, unless I can brainstorm one last grand romantic gesture, she's as good as gone. Hard to believe, but after all the pining and punching, the Seth Hummer saga is over.
Wow. I remember the first time I heard about Summer. We were sailing, and you told me you named the boat after her, which I thought was pretty weird since you'd never even talked to her.
And then, like a shot, Seth leaps out of bed.
Eureka, Ryan! Wow, what? I actually just said Eureka. That's okay, but that's it.
What's it?
The way to get Summer back. The grand romantic gesture that will put Zachary's Euro trip to shame. I shall take her on a sailing adventure aboard the Summer Breeze.
Except you sold the boat for bus fare.
I did. Damn it. Eureka, Ryan! I shall buy back the Summer Breeze.
Except with what money?
Okay, if I wanted my parade rained on, I'd step outside. But you like the shape of the idea.
Definitely.
Okay, so all I need is money. Oh, I got the answer. Oh, but before I say Eureka again, can you do you see any more flaws, any potential holes in the plan?
No.
Then Eureka, buddy. You frickin' Rika. And turn this music off. It's depressing me.
Off, Marissa tromps down the stairs, bag in hand, as Ryan enters through the front door.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
I was looking for Caleb.
Well, he's probably hiding from the sun.
You going somewhere?
I'm moving out. I don't want to fight with my mom anymore. So I figured the best thing would be to leave.
Wow. Well, good for you. You need some help?
No, thanks. How's Lindsay?
She took her DNA test, but I don't know if it's going to make anything better.
Yeah. Finding out you're Caleb Nichols' daughter? Probably not the best news.
Thanks, Marissa.
My pleasure.
You came to see me.
Ryan follows Caleb into his office.
She won't return any of my calls. My doctor informed me. She went in for the test. I assume you convinced her.
I figured she needs to know who her dad is, even if the answer is you.
Well, I appreciate that, I think.
But look, Mr. Nichols.
Please call me Caleb.
No, that'd be too weird. But you need to know how badly you upset her.
I can't understand why.
Not surprised by that. And now, if these tests come back negative and you're not her father, she's leaving.
Leaving.
You wanted her to take the test.
And if it's positive, she is my daughter.
Well, that's the only chance we have of keeping her here.
I don't want her to leave. I'm so fond of her now.
which is why I want you to promise me whatever happens in that doctor's office, you'll take care of her.
You want me to promise you?
Then do it for Kirsten, because she loves Lindsay like a sister, which means either way, she's family. Your family.
Well, let's just hope the doctors agree.
Interior Cohen house living room. The front door open, and Ryan and Seth struggle with the sailboat.
Sure glad you got home when you did.
A phone rings in the background.
So what's the plan here?
We get the boat in the pool, and I get Summer to come over, and voila.
And you take Summer for a spin around the pool in the gimme sex?
Okay, well, it's a symbolic gesture, Ryan. So romantic, Summer will fall back in love with me. And yes, but I'm going to do a quick paint job.
Leave the lightning bolts. I kind of like them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, slipping. Okay, I need a break.
They put the boat down in the middle of the living room and take a breather. Seth and Ryan sit on the edge of the boat.
Oh, by the way, our exes are dating each other now. Alex and Marissa no longer welcome in the red states.
Such a 2004 joke, by the way.
That I wouldn't have predicted.
Pretty good though, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Interior Cohen house, Seth's room. Seth is back in bed, and Boys to Men is back on. Ryan enters.
Your boat sank?
And so have my hopes. I just hope they get the sex over with quickly. Maybe join the Mile High Club somewhere over in the Atlantic.
Sorry, man.
Jesus.
Well, what happened with Lindsay?
She's Caleb's daughter.
Hey, that's great. I mean, but isn't it?
I'm not sure. But she's moving in with him. She went home to talk everything over with her mom. You want to help me move her? Get your mind off Summer?
The schlepping of heavy things. Comfort for the weary soul. I will pass.
Well, you can't sit here and mope.
No, I know. I have a plan. I've got the satellite fired up. They're running a marathon of Sherman Oaks, the real valley.
What's that?
I don't know. I guess the Valley has launched a reality show knockoff. And why watch the angst of fictional characters when you can watch real people in contrived situations?
I see your point. Well, maybe we'll join you.
Yes. Yeah, and we can hang out, just the three of us. It sounds delightful. Could you turn up the music on your way out?
Ryan does so. Off Seth slides under the sheets as Boys to Men takes us away. Knock on the door. Ryan enters.
Hey, all packed?
Getting there.
Call Caleb, let him know you were coming?
No, 'cause I'm not.
Okay. You want to wait till morning? That's cool.
Ryan, I talked it over with my mom, and I'm going to go with her to Chicago.
But I thought if the tests were, you would.
This is the hardest choice I've ever had to make. But do I really want to be Caleb Nichols' daughter? Living with Julie? Becoming Marissa? Who I really like, but still, that's not the life I want. As hard as it is to leave you, I can't leave my mom. She's the only family I've ever really had.
I got a second chance to start over. You deserve that too.
You're the best thing that's happened to me. But we'll stay in touch, right? We'll talk, see each other.
Of course.
Off the two of them, holding each other for the last time. Exterior pier night. Ryan stands on the edge of the pier, staring into the ocean. All the emotion he held back with Lindsay. It's a Cusack moment as he stands there, wet, raw with cold, and a broken heart. He stares into the inky ocean, looking for an answer when suddenly an umbrella covers him, stops the rain. He turns. It's Marissa.
She's gone.
So sorry.
And as they stand there holding on to each other, exterior Cohen house driveway night. A taxi pulls into the driveway. End of episode.
Yay!
We did it. We did it.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I wanted to point out, Josh, that was the network studio draft, not the shooting script. So for our listeners, you guys are going to get some scenes that were not in the actual episode that aired.
Wow.
Yeah. So it'll be a little
Which
surprise
ones?
for
Do we
you all
know?
to see if you can figure them out.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, the scene, Caleb scene was not in
Oh,
there.
yeah, Caleb and Ryan.
Yeah. Zach said the line that Zach's mom said. There's just a few little
we gave
things.
that to you in this cut. All right,
Yeah,
interesting.
and Julie said some kind of hurtful things that you guys cut in the original one, or the one that actually aired. So
Julie always said hurtful things.
right? So there's little things that you guys can figure out.
Maybe we should edit that again.
Compare it. We can if you want to.
It's a living document.
It was a different
Criterion.
time. Different time.
No.
A different time.
Yes, exactly.
Well, this is-
Yes. The Criterion Collection. We'll save it for the.
Okay, everyone, that's the end. And thank you so much for listening. And if you want to watch this special bonus episode, check it out on YouTube. And bye, bitches.
Bye.
Bye. Good to see everybody.